Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you another Clash Royale deck that I've been playing for a couple seasons now. But I'm showing this to you now because next season there's rumored to be Royal Recruit Evolution. And I think if Royal Recruits do get an evolution, this deck will skyrocket in popularity because, in my opinion, it is the best Royal Recruit deck that I've ever seen. And it's honestly so good. You just basically split lane pressure. And it just works so well with the hogs. It's fireball bait, so you bait out the fireball. And honestly, I just love the deck. So I'm going to use the dash on the Golden Knight there. I'll show you guys the deck after, but I'm just going to start with some gameplay so you can kind of get the gist of what the deck's like. It utilizes the hogs and the royal recruits. I have Firecracker in this variation, but you can have Flying Machine instead because that does bait the fireball. It seems like this guy gave up, so I'll just 3-crown him really quick and I'll show you guys the deck. Right, so there's a couple different variations to this deck that I'll show you guys. This is the most basic variation, and this will probably be the best variation you can play because next season, if the Royal Recruits do get an evolution, this will probably be the best deck you can play with them in the evolution slot. But this Fireball Bait deck is an old deck, so I often replace the Flying Machine with Firecracker. And you might say, why would you do that? Because it can't bait out Fireball. But often I find my opponents are shooting Fireballs at my evolved Firecracker. So every 2 cycles, I'm baiting out his Fireball, which can lead to Hogs or Royal Recruits or Goblin Cage. So honestly, it works really well. And also my Firecracker is the highest level card I have, so it tends to just work out better for me personally. But I will show you guys the Flying Machine variation because it is the original version, and if you can play it well, it's probably a lot better. I just tend to stick to the Firecracker because I like the evolution and I like the chip damage. So I'm going into game right now. As you can see, I'm not in the usual arena because all my cards are level 12 or 13, and right now in ladder, everyone's using level 14, so I can't really show off this deck because my cards kind of just get instantly killed by the other people's. So I'm just going into the 1v1 arena because everything's level 11, and then I can actually show off this deck. So it seems like we're playing Logbait by the Princess, and yeah, we're definitely playing Logbait. I'm a bit rusty with this deck. Right now I'm using the Flying Machine variation, which I don't normally use. I prefer the Firecracker because I find that it's just more versatile in lots of ways. But we actually have quite a big push. That was an amazing Golden Knight dash. We have so much value on his tower right now. He shoots a rocket at the Hogs. Bit of a crazy play, but I'm assuming he had nothing else in cycle. He hits me with a yawn, so clearly he's winning this game. Basically, the point of this deck is just to put split lane pressure, and I find that there's just usually a counter for everything, and it's really nice. I think he might have given up again. Part 2. But yeah, like this deck is just really good for utilizing. You can basically just counter everything, and then when you counter something, you always have a counter push. It's just a really good deck if you can learn to use it, and I'm telling you, with the evolution, if it comes as Royal Recruits, this deck is going to skyrocket in usage because this is the best Fireball Bait or Royal Recruit deck I know, and I think it's just everyone's going to be using it, top ladder, bottom ladder, because all you really need is Golden Knight and the evolution. But yeah, this deck I really like to play. I prefer the Firecracker because of the evolution Firecracker, often it baits out their Fireball anyway. But honestly, it's up to you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I've been trying to post daily. Any subscription, like, comment, just leave it. I always check, make sure to reply to all comments, and any support helps grow my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Goodbye.